The Vancouver Canucks enter the 2016-17 season as long shots to win the Stanley Cup at odds of 70-1, and those odds are optimistic. The Canucks are coming off a very disappointing season a year ago as they finished with just 75 points, 12 points out of a playoff spot. Head coach Willie Desjardins led the Canucks to a good season 2 years ago when the Canucks finished second in the Pacific Division, but the team lost in the first round of the playoffs to Calgary, and it has been downhill ever since. The Vancouver Canucks had an overall record of 31-38-9-4, and the team was equally as bad at home as on the road. The Canucks were simply a rotten home team a year ago as they won just 15 times and lost 26 times. Vancouver wasn't that much better on the road, winning just 16 times. The Canucks went over the total 31 times last season while going under the total 30 times with 21 pushes. The Canucks allowed 243 goals on the season, which was nearly 3 goals per game. Vancouver did very little in the offseason to improve their roster other than signing Loui Eriksson, so it is hard to see how the Canucks make the playoffs this season. Vancouver still has the Sedin twins Henrik and Daniel, and perhaps that is the problem. The two brothers are past their prime and have seen their best days, but they are still being counted on to produce at a high level for the Canucks. The Canucks may not be any better than they were a year ago, as the addition of Loui Eriksson is not enough to make up for the declining skills of some of the veteran players on the team. Vancouver did add defenseman Erik Gudbranson, but they lost Dan Hamhuis. The defense wasn't very good a year ago, and the goaltending was average at best. The Canucks did nothing to upgrade the defense or the goaltending, so it is hard to see Vancouver doing any better this season than they did a year ago. Even if Vancouver scores more goals than they did last season with the addition of Eriksson, they have to be a lot better on defense to make the playoffs. The Canucks are not likely to be a good team in 2016-17, and unlike a team like Toronto, they don't have the look of a team that is going to be good anytime soon. Vancouver has an aging offense and a weak defense and average goaltending. The Canucks might not be any better than they were a year ago, but they should still be a team to bet against on most nights. They also may be a team to bet over the total a little more often, as the offense might be a little better, while the defense and the goaltending are still weak. Don't forget that Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information on this event and every other sporting event and game this week. Click over to bangthebook.com now.